Start this bend. Let it ring. You're going to 5 times release this crying sound. On the 5th time, you're going to just release it and vibrato to 13 on the 2nd string. Bend this up, pull off and release. Ending on 14 on the 3rd string. Switch fingers. I switch fingers here. 14 to 16 on the 3rd string. To 17. So it's 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 17. A vibrato the whole time. Bend this up. Back to 14. 16. That was 16, bent up and down to 14, ending on 16 on the 4th string. Back to 14 on the 3rd string. Then he moves away, and he comes into pattern 1, A minor pentatonic. Everybody should know this. He plays 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string 5, back to 4th string 7. With a slide that connects those. So it's just 7 up to 8, back up, pull out 5, then 7 again, and end with a little trill. Do it again. So he's playing 7, picking, bending it up, and pulling it off to 5. It's pretty simple. 8, bent up, so still on 2nd string, with 2 vibratos at the end. Hammer and pull-off combination, 5 and 8 on the 2nd string, 7 on the 3rd, and then bend 7, pull off to 5, and end on 7 on the 4th string. 8, 2 shakes, hammer and pull off, 7, 5, 3rd phrase. He's going to slide into 7 on the 4th string, 5 on the 3rd string, back to 7 on the 4th string. He's going to slide to 9 on the 3rd string. 2 more picks. Hammer 7 to 9 with 2 more picks at the end. Do that hammer again. Changes the phrasing there. Then he takes 2nd finger, slide it up on the 2nd string up to 15 and back again. And this note, 15th fret on the 2nd string is what you want. Next phrase consists of pull off, 2 more opens after it. And he just goes down the A minor scale from the 5th to the root. And in fret wise, that means 12, 10, 8, 7, 5 on the 1st string. And once you get to the last note of that sequence is 5 on the 1st string. Come back to the 1st string. You play 8, 7, hammer, pull. Well, it's a little trill on the 1st string between 5 and 7. Play 8 on the 2nd string and slide up to 10. Bend this up. Pull off to 8. Slide away. I'll be sliding back up for the next phrase. Next phrase. We're up high. 2nd string, 17 to 20. Slight gradual bend with vibrato at the end. Do it again. One more time. These are all picked. 20, bent, unbent, 17, 1st string, 20. Release that. You're just bending 20 and releasing. 17 on the 1st string. 19. Little trill there. And that's the phrase. The phrasing. That's the phrasing there. Then it comes back to 20. The next phrase features tremolo picking. 2nd fret, 4th string, E. Tremolo pick that. you want to use your first finger the whole time. Move it up to the 4th fret, to the 5th fret. So it's, right? And you can play the 7th fret on the same string with, that's the next note. You can play that with the 3rd finger. So it's 1, 1, 1, 3. Fret wise one more time. 2, 4, 5. We're on the 4th string. 7. We're going to come to the next string. We're going to play 4. We're going to tremolo pick this. 5, 7. So it's 4th string 2, 4, 5. 3rd finger 7. Move to the next string. 1st finger on 4. 1st finger on 5. 1st finger on 7. And then it's just between 7 and 9. Then come back to 5th position. Hammer 5 to 7 on the 4th string with 2 extra ones at the end. 3rd string 5 twice. Hammer 5 to 7. Bend up 7 and pull off. Bend up 7, release it, and pull off to 5, and then end on 5 on the next string, not 7 like you usually would. Now I hear him do this, but I don't see it. He could have an octave pedal on. I play C to D. 5th string 3rd fret twice, and then hammer to the 5th fret on the 5th string. You could also play it at the 6th string 8 to 10. Okay. So now, this is pretty inventive of him. He comes up to the 12th fret, 12 and 10, watch this. So that was a pull off, 12 to open with an extra open. Then he does it at 10. Does that sequence twice. Then he breaks the pattern, he does 12 twice. So far we got. Then he does 12 to 10 twice again. So the whole thing goes. Then he closes his up and he just pulls off 12 to 10, no open string. So we have stay here, close it up, then he comes 15 and 12, so it's pull off. I don't think I need to tell you I'm on the 1st string. Okay, for the next part, we're going to be in this familiar. If you're playing in A, I mean, this is pretty familiar. 14 on the 3rd string, 13 and 15 on the 2nd string, and bend 15. You hear Page do this in Stairway. And you hear 8 million other guitarists copy him. Everybody kind of knows this. Prince plays it like this. The first time he does a straight bend, release, and pull off. And then he picks this one. Of course, I'm on 15 and 13 on the section. Then he picks when he comes down. So the first one's a little legato, then picked. That's all 2nd string, and then finally 3rd string 14. So up here, it's that same note. I was at 14 with the 2nd finger, I just switched. I'm going to play 14, 16, and 17. These are the notes A, B, and C. These are 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So that was 16. But how many times through would I have to count? So it's 5 times and then end on here. And he speeds it up by making these 6 notes per beat. And finally slides it down. Speed up. And then 20 on the first string. So it's like bam, 2019, back to 20. Then pull off 2019, 17. 2019, 20, 2019, 17. Next string, 2019, 17. With an extra 20 in the beginning. Play this note again. This is 17 on the second string to 19 on the third string. Shift here, pull off 17 to 16 on the third string, 19 with your pinky on the fourth string, again 17 to 16 on the fourth string, ending on 19 on the fifth string. 20, 19, 17. Same thing on the second string. Hit this note again. 19 on the third string. Okay. 16, 17, 16. 17, 16, 19, 17, 16, 19. You'll figure out the strings, believe me. If you play it wrong, you'll know. Come right into it. This is 19 on the first string with a lot of vibrato. The last one is slow. Second string, 17, 19. Back to 17. Then 2 bends at 19. With a pull off to 17. Second string, that was 19 and 17. Then third string, 19 and 17, 19. Slide that away. Actually, he slides from 17. Tried to get that all in frame there. This is a tough one. These are octaves. If you have a note on the 6th string, it's octaves. The next, like let's say this is G. It's octave, the next G. It's 2 frets higher, 2 strings away. You play them with either 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. And with experience, you learn to mute the 5th string in between. Going by my first finger, 3, 5, 3, open, 3, open. See how I had to bring this finger down here because I had an open E on the 6th string, and I need E. The reason I use such a weird fingering is there's no point changing the finger, it happens so fast. Then he goes up to play octave C, the note C. So he play the octave. That's at the 8th fret. But he adds a note to this. He wants to add the 5th of G. The 5th interval away from C is G. He wants to add that G, which is the 8th fret on the 2nd string. So he plays this with his thumb. And that's down, no, 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 down, down, up, down. So what's important here is 6, the thumb is covering, 4, your 3rd finger's playing. Those are both C. and the 5th G on the 2nd string, your 1st finger. Like I said, with experience you learn to mute the other strings with the, I don't know how I'm doing it. I just do it. I don't get this. Just mute everything. So the rhythm, it's going to go 8, 10, 12. Because of the heel on this guitar, I cannot get any higher on this. So I shift the pattern. So for the first 3 at least, we keep the same shape of the left hand. First gets a dun da da da, but then we get 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I change it. You may have to too. I get the notes are G 15, F sharp 14, 15 G again, and it holds a little longer on the F, 13th fret. Now I'm going by the lowest finger. 3, 5, 3, 0, 3, 0. I shift here. This finger. 8, 10, 12. 15, 14, 15, 13. Takes forever to say it, but only a second to play it. And I hit an A power chord at the 5th fret. If you don't know what that is, that's just 2 strings. Again, I'm muting everything else. 6th string 5. 5th string 7. And I'm playing 5 and 5 on the 5th and 4th strings and sliding it up to a fret. G chord, 3rd string 2 to 4. D chord, 4th string 7 5. 5th string 7 6 5. Same string 3 open. All right, this is the last section. After this, he pauses for a second. He lets them play the A chord. And he just slides up to the 7th fret on the D string. And he plays a simple G chord. You can either bar it or play it open. They both sound the same. So it goes. And it's. Slide. This is D with F sharp in the bass. This slide comes up and down. F. And comes up here. We're back in pentatonic territory. 17th fret. 17, 20. Keep picking that. Back to 17 and bend 20. 3 times. 4 times. 17 2nd string, 20 1st string, 19, 17, 19, 17, 20, then 20. While vibrato in 17, you're pulling off 20. And he finishes it, he presses down on that phaser pedal.